New travel restrictions causing a nightmare for passengers stuck on the Coral Princess cruise ship, preventing weary travelers from getting home once they finally disembark. Phil Keating is live in Miami with the very latest on all of that. Hey, Phil, good morning.
Good morning to you, Sandra. The Coral Princess behind me arrived in Port Miami on Saturday, began disembarking yesterday. However, the whole process is going far slower than expected and far slower than desired, especially for all those passengers. Roughly 1,000 people, men and women, passengers, were on that ship. They were all supposed to be home, actually, 2.5 weeks ago, but many of them remained stuck on the ship. 14 passengers were confirmed with COVID-19 while out at sea. 3 of them have now died. However, causes of death not officially determined. After countless in South America, countless countries denied them from porting, while the ship eventually made its way north towards Florida and finally Miami this weekend, where workers resupplied the oxygen on the ship, which was getting critically low. But getting off the ship, and more importantly, getting home, has encountered hurdle after hurdle. The CDC and Department of Homeland Security now say all cruise passengers on a ship with confirmed coronavirus cases should not fly commercial to get home, only on charter planes and only with people from the ship. Last night, the cruise line bused passengers from the port to the airport, and 3 charter planes took them back towards home to California, Australia, and the United Kingdom. Those who can drive can, but everyone driving or flying is then supposed to do a 2-week quarantine at their house. And no one's allowed to leave the ship unless they're not sick anymore. Here's some positive footage, though, from San Francisco last night. Coral Princess passengers on their way home to Australia applauding enthusiastically the United Airlines crew for doing their jobs and helping them get on their way. Last week, Holland America's Zaandam and Rotterdam came ashore in Fort Lauderdale, disembarking Thursday through Saturday. Those passengers also had been essentially stranded at sea for a couple of weeks after the coronavirus pandemic led countries to bar them from coming ashore. And this story is going to continue for a while because there are a lot of cruise ships that left before the coronavirus global lockdown happened, and they were stuck out at sea, and a lot of them are still trying to get home. And there are about 40 cruise ships with passengers and crew still on board, destinations still unknown. Sandra.
All right, Phil Keating with an update there from Florida. Thank you, Phil.